Good morning everybody, it's Graham once again from Unearthed, and it's another episode of Detecting Talk. Now then, there's quite a varied amount of information on this particular film, so stay tuned to it right to the end if you can. First off, we had our first organised dig on Sunday, a couple of days ago, of the season, which was a great success. We were worried at one point about the horrendous weather, 24 to 48 hours of solid rain, mostly here in Cumbria, and very heavy too. But it was showing heavy rain from way back last Tuesday for Sunday just gone, and I'm a great believer of that weather changing. It very rarely keeps its form at that length, so I thought, you know what, it's going to be a gamble, I'm going to take the gamble. I'm pretty sure the sun will come out, and guess what, it never rained once. The sun shone from basically the moment we got out into the fields, and it shone right to the death. So we were blessed by the gods of the weather, and there were some really good finds that came up. So you guys that watch this channel that attended the Unearthed dig, well done for unearthing so many nice coins and artifacts. I don't think we've ever had a dig that's produced so many coins. I certainly can't remember any of our digs producing as many coins. Cartwheel pennies, silver milled coins, tokens. The amount of tokens that came up was unreal. All sorts of Victorian and Georgian type tokens were coming to light. The hammered coins didn't show like I thought they would. However, Enid, a lady that makes the cakes for us on the day, she's one of the ladies that makes the cakes for us on the day, I should say, without forgetting Mel and Hazel. She found her very first hammered Charles the First shilling. So you can watch the video, folks. It's on the last film, the Unearthed Organised dig. And well done for Kev for finding the gold half sovereign of young Victoria. And of course the silver ring was a special find later on. Colin's brooch was a special find. There was some nice milled silver, like I said. There was other finds that were coming up left, right and centre. There was some nice Tudor bits and pieces. There was pot legs, there was spindle walls, there was hook tags, clothes fasteners, strap ends, belt mounts, you name it. There was all sorts of weird and wonderful things that came up. And you know what, it's only the start of that particular farm. I think the more and more will come up. I don't want to hassle the farmer too much, but he's got a lot more land, and we can have at least another one or two digs on there. So happy days, watch this space. Now regarding the digs, we did find, to our dismay, or to my dismay, that I got one or two annoyed and irate messages off individuals saying that they couldn't attend the dig. Now you've got to remember, folks, it's quite simple. These digs are held for friends and customers of Unearthed. That's why we do them. I don't want to be going into the rally game when I'm inviting hundreds and hundreds of people, so the spaces are very limited, and I don't expect to be waking up on mornings and late night messages off people saying, I can't believe I didn't get an invite, etc, etc. You've got to remember, the invites come via the dig group, which is a secret group. We've kept it that way for a reason, because we don't want to create a monster. I don't expect any hassle of individuals that are disgruntled that they didn't get an invite. It's because the digs fill up months earlier. The people that are waiting patiently in the background to get an invite, you will get an invite. There's not a problem there, but we've got to make sure the people that attend the digs each week and each month are the first people that get added to the dig group and the list. And then of course the new guys coming on board can fill in the back spaces and then set that process off. There's one or two guys said they were coming, didn't turn up, so they got at the bottom of the list. We've got to start doing some sort of system here, I think, which makes everybody happy. I do it out of the goodness of my heart for you people to enjoy your day's detecting. I don't make any money out of it. Do not take a penny. Give it to the landowner. So if I carry on getting messages, disgruntled messages off people saying I'm not happy because I didn't get an invite, I'll just stop the digs altogether, and I'll continue my private detecting on my own with my friends, and I will just ignore the opportunity to put in these digs on for you guys to enjoy a day's detecting. Other dealerships, one or two other dealerships do it, that's fine. A lot of other metal detecting shops do not do their own digs. People buy the detectors and accessories off shops because that's where they buy the stuff from. We go that extra mile and put digs on for our customers and friends, but I do not expect hassle because of off the back of it. I do not expect stupid messages or silly messages, irate messages, or whatever it's been. I got 3 or 4 and I'm not happy about it. So there's the word of warning. If it continues, I'll just stop doing the digs. It's as simple as that. I'll just stop doing them. Too much hassle. It's hard enough running Unearthed as a day-to-day business as it is. I do not expect added pressure off individuals disgruntled that they didn't get. If you didn't get added to the dig list or you didn't know about it, there's a reason for it, and it's because the dig was already full. So I've made that clear on this video so you guys can watch it. If there's anyone else disgruntled out there, drop me a message, that's fine. But I have put the record straight. I do not expect irate messages off individuals. We are honest people and we do the right thing for the vast majority. We can't please everybody all the time. I can't have digs with 70, 80, 90 to 100 people on it. We're just not geared up for it, and I don't want to go down that route. So that's that put to bed, folks. Now, on the dig, there's a gentleman called Kev. He found the gold sovereign, or the gold half sovereign. He also brought this along with him. Now, he makes these, Kev, obviously out of wood, and carves it with his chainsaw or whatever he uses with it, and it takes him a good few hours to finish the job, and what a wonderful job he's done. So I got this off him on the day. As you can see, it's a fairly large lump, and I'm going to name it the God of Organised Digs. So every time I have an organised dig, he's going to come along with us, just as a lucky charm. Now, you guys might think I'm going crazy and a bit silly. I probably am, but that's what kind of quirky stuff I like. So the God of Organised Digs, as I call him, will be coming with us on our digs. So you'll see more of him, folks. But what a fantastic job Kev's done. And I'm sure one or two of you guys out there would probably want one of these. So give me a shout if you do, and I'll ask Kev if he can carve you one up. He charges, obviously, because he's not going to do it for nothing. It took him, I think he told me, 8 hours to finish this off, which is a lot of work. But I'm sure he would sell or pass over one or two of these wonderful carvings to people. Can you see the top of his head there? Look. So there, yes, the God of Organised Digs. I haven't named him yet, so one or two of you guys could maybe come up with a name for him. Let's see if we can come up with a name for this wonderful carving. So there you go, folks. What do you think? So I'm going to gently put this down. There we go. Fantastic. Right, so that's the wonderful carving done. While we're on as well, we're getting a lot of calls for these things. Now, I don't know if I'm going to better fit this right into this film, but this is a 2-piece carbon shaft for an Equinox 600, 800. Now, we've only just started stocking these recently. You can see the clip, fast release. It comes off, and you can see it's got many adjustments starting from there all the way up. Now, we have still got one or two of these in stock. If anybody wants them, they're on our website, but they're proving to be extremely popular, and the reason is they're stronger than the traditional standard shafts and they're lighter, so they make the machine lighter. And I think personally they make the Equinox even look better visually. So there they are, folks, as you can see, 2-piece carbon shaft for the Equinox. Fantastic piece of kit. We took quite a few of these to the rally on Sunday and they all got snapped up, which you would imagine they would, and of course it locks into place there again. Happy days. So if anyone wants them, give us a shout. We've got a couple, 2 or 3, maybe 4 left in stock, and I think they're wonderful. If I was using the Equinox on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, I would be putting one of them on without a shadow of a doubt. Another thing to mention also is next week our detecting starts. Fingers crossed the weather holds out. It's been a heck of a long time since I've been out in the fields detecting, and I am missing wandering around for 8 or 9 hours on them fields, just unearthing artifacts, broken coins and bits and pieces. If I get hammered or a bit of Roman, I'm happy. It's just nice to be outdoors in the fresh air, enjoying the hobby for what it is. And what struck me about the organised dig a couple of days ago was this: the amount of people I spoke to that were enjoying themselves just purely because they wanted to be outdoors. They weren't overly bothered that they weren't picking up gold and silver at every sweep. They were just happy to be outdoors detecting, which I find fantastic. It's all to do with being outside with good people, enjoying the fresh air. Fines come along, it's a bonus. Happy days. So it's encouraging. I feel the same when I go out detecting. It's away from the office. I can just lift a little bit of stress off, get out detecting. Fantastic. It's just a heartwarming thing to hear that people are outdoors enjoying the hobby for what it is. So long may that continue. And I know some of you guys that watch this channel are also, you know, of the same mindset that they love to be outdoors doing what they do. They're not too bothered if they're finding gold and silver every week. And, you know, it's just it can just be a fairy tale to a lot of people, that, unfortunately. But just being outside with the chance of something good coming up. And we're talking about something good coming up, and I forgot to mention this. Ian from up in Scotland, who came on our dig. Famous Ian, who's been on the History Channel, no less. I'm sure he won't mind me saying that. He found a bosun's whistle. The first one we've ever seen, with an anchor, and I think it was an anchor and a crown on the whistle end. Fantastic thing, about so long. Long thin whistle, you'll see it on the video, with a ball at the end with design on either side, an anchor and a crown, I think. Dug it up, he knew what it was straight away, bosun's whistle, and actually blew it, and it still worked. Amazing. The one thing we didn't do was get a video of it working out in the field, which we should have. We might do that next time if he brings it along to the next dig. So well done, Ian, for finding that. It was an unusual but terrific find to come up on one of the Unearthed digs. It was heartwarming to see it. Right, next episode of Detecting Talk will not be this Friday, folks, because I'm detecting away all day Saturday, private detecting on my own. Me and Gaz. And I'll do a short video and film if anything comes up, so that'll be taking precedent over Detecting Talk for Friday. So watch out for the video. I'll try to upload it maybe Saturday if I get back in time. I don't think I will, probably Sunday. And let's hope and fingers crossed, even if we get a bit of hammered or a bit of Roman or anything. I'm desperate to find anything. So there you go. So keep an eye out for that, folks. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now.